Throughout history, the concept of hell has fascinated and unsettled countless cultures and belief systems. It is often described as a realm where souls journey after death, facing consequences shaped by their actions in life. This mysterious passage marks a profound transition, as the final breath signals the beginning of an entirely new experience. For many, the soul's fate beyond death is determined by moral choices, spiritual beliefs, and the legacy left behind. As we explore what happens after life ends, we set the stage for understanding the soul's journey through realms unknown, where hope, redemption, and punishment intertwine. The stories and teachings surrounding hell offer insight into humanity's deepest fears and hopes about what lies beyond the veil of mortality. In the final moments of life, a profound stillness settles over the body. The breath slows, and the heartbeat fades, signaling the end of physical existence. As the soul prepares to depart, there is a sense of transition, a crossing from the known world into the unknown. This passage has been described in many cultures as a journey, one that leaves behind the tangible and embraces what lies beyond. Though the nature of the soul's destination remains a mystery, these moments are often marked by peace, reflection, and a gentle release from earthly ties. As the soul slips away from familiar realms, it finds itself enveloped in a vast expanse of darkness. The absence of light and sound creates a profound sense of isolation, leaving the soul to navigate an unfamiliar void. Uncertainty lingers with every moment, as the boundaries of reality seem to dissolve. Drifting aimlessly, the soul is left to confront the unknown, its path obscured by shadows and silence. This experience marks a transition, where clarity fades and only the intangible presence of uncertainty remains. As the scene unfolds, a vast and fiery abyss comes into view, its depths illuminated by relentless flames. The air is thick with heat and the echoes of distant wails, painting a vivid picture of torment and despair. Chaotic forces swirl throughout the landscape, distorting reality and amplifying the sense of suffering. Jagged rocks and rivers of molten lava carve through the terrain, leaving no refuge from the agony that permeates every corner. This is a realm where chaos reigns, and the very ground seems to tremble under the weight of eternal punishment. The soul awakens to the stark reality of its fate in hell, enveloped by a landscape of relentless suffering. Pain and torment stretch endlessly, with no respite or comfort to be found. Every moment is marked by agony, as hope fades into oblivion. The absence of light and mercy intensifies the despair, leaving the soul isolated in its anguish. In this realm, the concept of escape or redemption is non-existent, and the soul must endure the consequences of its actions for eternity. Eternal pain is characterized by an unending cycle of suffering, where the soul is subjected to relentless burning and torment. Unlike physical pain that may eventually subside or lead to destruction, this agony persists without any hope of relief. The soul remains conscious throughout, fully aware of its anguish, yet unable to escape or find solace. This enduring torment is not meant to annihilate, but rather to perpetuate the experience of pain indefinitely. Such suffering challenges the very limits of endurance, raising profound questions about the nature of existence and punishment. In this state, time loses meaning, and the soul is left to grapple with the reality of perpetual distress. Moments of earthly joy and warmth flicker in the soul's memory, offering brief glimpses of a life once filled with happiness. These recollections, however, are fleeting and fragile. Almost instantly, they are overshadowed by the intense suffering and darkness that now surround the soul in hell. The contrast between past light and present torment deepens the sense of loss. Each memory serves only to heighten the pain, reminding the soul of what has been irrevocably lost. In this realm, hope and comfort are swiftly consumed by anguish. In this section, we witness how each soul in hell endures a punishment tailored to their own personal sins. The torments are not arbitrary. Instead, they reflect the nature of the wrongs committed during their lives. For example, those who were deceitful might be condemned to endless confusion, while the wrathful are trapped in perpetual conflict. These individualized punishments serve as a stark reminder of the consequences of one's actions. The vivid depictions highlight the idea that justice in hell is both personal and inescapable, ensuring that each transgression is met with a fitting response. Throughout the Bible, numerous passages reference the existence of hell and the reality of eternal suffering. Verses such as Matthew 25:46 speak of everlasting punishment, while Revelation 20:10 describes a place of torment that endures day and night forever. These scriptural references have shaped the traditional understanding of hell within Christian theology. The concept is often portrayed as a consequence for those who reject divine guidance or persist in wrongdoing. By emphasizing these biblical foundations, believers are reminded of the seriousness with which the scriptures address the fate of the soul after death. The recurring theme of eternal suffering serves as both a warning and a call to reflection on one's spiritual choices. In this profound state, the soul is confronted with the total absence of God's presence. This void intensifies feelings of despair, leaving the soul engulfed in isolation. Without the comfort or guidance that divine presence offers, hope seems distant and unattainable. The overwhelming sense of abandonment magnifies the soul's suffering, creating an environment where loneliness prevails. This experience marks a pivotal moment of spiritual desolation, where the search for meaning becomes even more challenging. The structure of hell is meticulously organized, reflecting a deliberate order that corresponds to the nature of each sin. Within this hierarchy, every punishment is carefully matched to the transgression, demonstrating the principle of divine justice. This arrangement ensures that judgment is not arbitrary, but rather harmonious and proportionate. The clarity of this system underscores the belief that justice, even in its most severe form, operates within a framework of reason and balance. Through this revelation, the intricate relationship between wrongdoing and consequence becomes evident, highlighting the moral logic that governs the realm of punishment. In the midst of pain and hardship, a brief recollection of the cross and Jesus' sacrifice emerges. This memory serves as a gentle reminder of compassion and hope, even during times of suffering. It invites a pause for reflection, encouraging a deeper understanding of endurance and forgiveness. Through this moment, the significance of selflessness and love becomes clear, offering comfort and perspective. The memory, though fleeting, leaves a lasting impression on the heart. In the depths of eternal despair, the soul searches relentlessly for a glimmer of hope. Each attempt to rise above suffering only leads to greater anguish, as if every escape is met by new barriers. The weight of torment becomes all-encompassing, leaving no refuge from the pain. Despite yearning for relief, the soul finds itself trapped in a cycle of longing and disappointment. This endless struggle erodes any sense of peace, casting shadows that seem impossible to dispel. In closing, the message emphasizes a central conviction: that salvation from eternal suffering is found solely through Jesus. This belief holds that no other path or individual can provide true rescue or lasting hope. It is a perspective rooted in faith, encouraging reflection on the significance of Jesus' role in spiritual deliverance. The message invites viewers to consider this viewpoint and its implications for their own lives and beliefs. If today's message moved your heart, don't stop here. Subscribe to Quote Motivation Daily and keep feeding your soul with truth, hope, and strength every day. Each video is crafted to remind you of who you are, why you're here, and how to keep walking with purpose. Turn on the bell so you never miss a message that could change your day or your life. Keep growing, keep believing, and keep your eyes on what truly matters. Your journey to lasting faith and motivation starts right here.